Hey guys, Shaggy here, aka Gene. So I recently pre-ordered the white PS4 Destiny bundle, which I got yesterday. And the reason why I got a second PS4 is because the first one I'm giving away to my brother, because he's going to be using that for the games coming out for this year. And so I can stick to my own PS4 and grind it out. Obviously my most sort of anticipated game at the moment is GTA 5 for next gen. After that it's pretty much Project Cars and every other game that I'm interested in. The reason why I got the Destiny bundle, first of all, is because it was a great deal for that bundle. Might as well get the game and try it out for a little bit before next gen GTA 5. With a mixture between GTA 5, obviously, current gen. But first impressions of the game so far. I played it for a couple hours yesterday. Did some co-op grind missions, and got to level 6, I think, and then tried out the Crucible. So that's obviously the multiplayer game type. So you get 6v6 domination, which I tried. And they get TDM as well, which I haven't yet tried. But domination so far, from what it seemed so far, is just not, I don't know, something about a game that bores me out right away. There's really no sort of excitement to it. And there's a lot going on, of course, as you'd expect, but didn't really find any sort of interest in it right away. But I'm still going to give it a go, because I've not come to a conclusive decision yet about the game, because I haven't tried all aspects of it. But the whole sort of co-op multiplayer grind for me, particularly the sort of the campaign side of things, seems a bit too repetitive with the mobs and whatnot. What you have to do with every mission, sort of to go through, sort of like not really dungeon type, but from what it seems like, you get different phases of mobs that'll come at you. You gotta basically kill them for the next phase until you get to the boss, and you kill him after you get away the mitigation shield, which simply just throw a bloody stun or grenade and it will take it off and you just instantly kill it. But I don't know. The mobs so far seem like they've sort of been reskinned, and they've been lazy on that, and just the general mechanics, they all seem to be the same. But it's just the beginning phase. Obviously, as the game gets harder and harder as you progress, I hope that there's more to the game with a campaign and sort of co-op missions. But cutscenes and all of this stuff, you know, I'm not really interested in that. That's my personal preference. Game does look beautiful. Ain't gonna lie to you, does look fantastic. But as for me, when I play video games, for the gaming experience and the competitive side of things for any game, so that's something I'm looking into, see how Destiny will do in that. So I haven't yet fully tried it out, the multiplayer game sessions yet, except for 6v6 domination. So I'll let you guys on that. Let me know if you guys want to see any sort of gameplay footage from me when it comes to multiplayer. I'm interested in your sort of side of thing, what you guys want to watch. But at the moment, when it comes to GTA 5, that's the one thing I'm looking into, sort of prioritizing with the games that I'm going to be playing for next gen. Hopefully that comes on fall of sort of October. But one of the biggest game at the moment that's recently come out is obviously Destiny. It was yesterday. But I want to know from you guys, you know, what games you guys are going to be getting for next gen that you guys are going to be prioritizing on, because obviously GTA 5 for next gen, there's a lot of you guys that are going to be hyping about that. But there's going to be other games, you know, on the way as well, along with the same sort of time of release. So Project Cars is something I'm going to be looking into deeply, getting used to that. I'm definitely going to be grinding that out. But as for now, obviously Advanced Warfare as well, something I'm going to get, definitely going to be getting that, sort of see where Call of Duty Ghosts went wrong, and hopefully they can work on that. Obviously I know it's not the same company and whatnot, but I know that Sledgehammer Games are working on Advanced Warfare. From what I've seen so far from gameplay footage and whatnot, the game looks really, really fast paced, which is great. That's one of the good sides about Call of Duty, which I haven't had in a long time, is that fast-paced feeling. Call of Duty Ghosts failed miserably for both sides, for bloody public and competitive side of things. Black Ops 2 left the Call of Duty scene on a high note, with the competitive community growing really, really quickly. But ever since Call of Duty Ghosts came out, that whole side of thing, in my opinion, has died out, or the hype has died out for that. So hopefully Advanced Warfare brings in that sort of competitive feel again with the Hardpoint. I'm sure they're bringing back with TTF as well, along with general league play and whatnot, which hopefully they're bringing. I'm not sure about that, but Advanced Warfare does look promising, and I'm certainly going to be getting that, and hopefully getting back into the competitive scene. As if you guys don't know already, if you subscribed recently, I've been playing a lot of that for Black Ops 2, but ever since Call of Duty Ghosts came out, I sort of quit that. I'm stuck with GTA, the only sort of real decent game at the moment. But I don't know, Destiny really sort of, after 2 hours of playing it, honestly, I got bored of it, so that's why I switched back to GTA. But maybe that's because I'm still really, really hooked onto GTA with that mindset. But I'm going to give a thorough test of Destiny. definitely it's got the MMO feel to it, like PC games where you got the NPCs you can sort of walk towards, you know, and really they've got their own unique sort of armor piece that you gotta buy. All of this, you know, we know this from PC MMO gaming, but the way they've incorporated that with FPS style, it's really nice to see a change. But at the same time, the gameplay experience and the whole sort of concept is based on just simply FPS if you get rid of the whole NPC walking around free roam aspect. But that's sort of their part of interaction and socializing with players and multiplayer. But generally speaking, just connecting right into multiplayer lobby itself and meeting other people and doing co-op mission style, which is great to see. But I feel like the missions seem a bit repetitive at the moment from what I've seen so far. The mobs seem very similar to each other with the mechanics, but hopefully that does change the latter stages of the game. But that's so far my opinions. But let me know anyway, guys. At the moment, like I said, Project Cars, GTA 5 Next Gen, as well as what do you call it, Advanced Warfare is currently on my top of my list. But I'm interested to see if you guys will be still sticking around for GTA 5 for Next Gen. If you guys will show the similar sort of interest like you showed for GTA 5 before it actually got released for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 last year. Do you guys still have the same hype for the game? And are you guys excited for the new features coming out for GTA 5 with the pretty much new sort of visuals, like physics for the game? Hopefully adding or changing the contrast of the game as well as small detail, obviously the texture pack as well. Which hopefully all of this, when they actually make the changes, not to be too over exaggerated where the game or the console can't handle the rendering process and we get a similar sort of experience that we're getting now in the current gen, which is, you know, FPS lag and this that. Hopefully all of that gets fixed for the smoother gaming experience, which is pretty much key for GTA 5 at the moment. And the way the jobs are working at the moment, you know, there's a lot of glitchy moments, you know, whenever, especially in racing, whenever you respawn and you've got, you know, traffic turned off, all of a sudden cars just spawn out of nowhere, parked cars, which can get into other people's ways. Small details like that. Even playlist racing on PlayStation 3 at the moment, the game can't handle it. After the 10th race, you know, basically everyone's console freezes. These small little console freezing problems and this and that can really ruin it for GTA 5. The game itself is great, you know, but the service that we're getting at the moment is pretty poor basically. Obviously we know the heist has been greatly delayed insanely by Rockstar. They've been quiet about it, although they did announce a few months back, you know, on spring they were going to release Heist, but it seems like it's going to be for next gen as a whole package. But within that package, hopefully they bring out new cars as well as new vehicles and other things and new features to the game, and that is one of the things I'm actually excited for. Although with this game you could say it's been overplayed or outplayed, outdated, or it's been grinded out so much to the point that you can still enjoy it after years. What is great about this game, you know, for me personally, it doesn't get boring because it's got that community of an element where you can just pretty much interact with players and get into players' lobbies right away without any sort of delays. And the process of doing that is quite straightforward. I like the simplicity of GTA 5, which makes it amazing to get together with players and actually do what you want to do. You can do racing, you can do golfing, you can do all of this. But what I'm excited about is to see the potential this game has for next gen, to see what Rockstar can do. But I hate the fact they're so quiet about it, because that's really frustrating, because they have no idea, like we have no idea what they're working on right now, and they're not going to keep us updated with everything, so that's kind of annoying to see that. But yeah, got my wife's PS4 now, that's sorted out, got my games listed down. I want to know what your list is for the games for next gen, what you're going to be grinding out, what you're going to be sticking on and playing the most out of the games, because right now at the moment it's still going to be GTA 5 for me for next gen. I'm going to wait and see what they have to offer. If there's something that I expected, then I'm going to stick to it. But if the game does go downhill, which most likely it won't, then I will move on. But we'll see. I'm definitely interested to see what you guys are doing at the moment for GTA 5. What is keeping you occupied? For me, obviously you guys know it's racing, just general contact racing and keeping it clean and whatnot. That is keeping me occupied. That's really fun at the moment for me. And that's something I'm enjoying doing right at the moment with everyone else. And to see everyone improve as well, just racing together is the greatest thing. You can never see just people drastically improving. But yeah, man, this particular race you saw now was Los Santos Grand Prix, one of the competitive tracks we've done. We're still in the process of recreating all the PlayStation 3 tracks. We also made a clearance on the spreadsheet. We got rid of all the pointless tracks, the smaller tracks that are that are not viable for contact racing, sort of the small hot lap tracks. So getting rid of the mentality of just strictly hot lapping and non-contact racing. We're now strictly moving on to just simple proper contact racing, clean racing with actual contact racing tracks, which you guys should definitely try out. Slowly remaking all the information available in the forums, guys. But yeah, that was a pretty nice, awesome race. Pretty intense throughout the entire way. Few judgment calls had to be made throughout that, as you saw with certain collisions. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below about all of this discussion. And let me know if you guys want to see Destiny footage. Shaggy, sign out. Good night, peace. Yeah!